On March 14th, 2025, millions of people across the United States will have the chance to witness a breathtaking astronomical event, a total lunar eclipse, more commonly known as a blood moon. This phenomenon occurs when the Earth moves directly between the Sun and the Moon, casting its shadow on our satellite and giving it a mysterious reddish hue. The eclipse will be visible in its entirety across the U.S., with exact timings varying by time zone. On the East Coast, the event will begin with the penumbral phase at 11:57 p.m. on March 13th, though this initial stage is barely noticeable. The real show starts at 1:09 a.m. on March 14th, when the moon will visibly darken as it enters Earth's umbra. Then, at 2:26 a.m., the total eclipse will begin, bathing the moon in a deep red glow until 3:31 a.m., when it will start emerging from Earth's shadow. The entire event will conclude at 6 a.m., just before sunrise. If you're in the Central Time Zone, the eclipse will start a bit earlier. The penumbral phase begins at 10:09 p.m. on March 13th, with the partial eclipse starting at 11:26 p.m. in totality, peaking at 12:26 a.m. on March 14th. On the West Coast, the show kicks off even earlier, with the penumbral phase visible from 8:57 p.m. on March 13th in totality, reaching its peak at 11:26 p.m. That's great news for those who don't want to stay up too late to see it. For the best viewing experience, find a spot with clear skies and minimal light pollution. National parks like Joshua Tree and Death Valley in California offer stunning views and dark skies that will allow you to see every detail of the eclipse. If you can't make it out of the city, simply step outside to a location away from streetlights and let nature do its magic. But why does the moon turn red during totality? It's due to a phenomenon called Rayleigh scattering. Shorter wavelengths of light, like blue and green, are filtered out by Earth's atmosphere, while longer wavelengths, like red and orange, pass through and are projected onto the moon's surface. It's the same effect that makes sunsets and sunrises appear red. Depending on the amount of dust and particles in the atmosphere at the time, the moon's color can range from deep red to a coppery orange. For those looking to capture the blood moon in photos, using a camera with manual settings is recommended. Adjust the exposure to avoid overexposure and use a tripod for sharper shots. If the weather doesn't cooperate or you can't step outside, several platforms will live stream the event, so you can enjoy it from the comfort of your home. But if you have the chance, go outside, look up, and take in one of the most spectacular astronomical events of the year. After all, it's not every day the moon puts on a show like this.